Have you ever wondered why the sky looks blue, why plants always grow upward, or how your phone knows when to rotate? If these questions make you curious, then welcome to the wonderful world of science. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are starting NCERT Class 6 Chapter 1, The Wonderful World of Science, where science is not just a subject in your book, science is everywhere around you. If you want science become easy, interesting, and fun, make sure you subscribe to the channel and watch this chapter till the end. And don't forget to like my channel. Students, let me ask you something. When you read a book, do you read the words or do you also think about what they mean? For example, if you see water boiling, a normal person just says it is hot, but a scientist notices bubbles, steam, and temperature change. Look at this pen now. If you look at this pen reminds us that science is also about writing what we observe. That is why observation is important. Have you ever jumped into a puddle after rain? What happens to the water? Why does it fall down and spread on the road? Look at this picture carefully. When the child jumps, water moves downwards, but not upwards. This happens because of a force called gravity. Gravity is a force that pulls everything towards the earth. That is why rain falls down, water stays on the ground, we don't float in the air. So here we can say that the gravity pulls towards the earth. But have you noticed something interesting? After some time, the puddle disappears. Where does the water go? So here it is. When the sunlight falls on the puddle, the water slowly changes into water vapor. And this process is known as evaporation. The water vapor goes up into the air, cools down, and forms small water droplets called cloud. This process is called condensation. So here we can say that gravity tells us why water falls down, and the water cycle, how water moves in nature. Students, next time it rains, observe carefully and think about it. Where does the water collect? How long does it take to disappear? Have you ever seen dough becoming big and soft after some time? Did anyone ever tell you dough is resting? But what is really happening inside the dough? Look at this dough carefully. It looks simple, but inside it, science is working. In the dough, we add a small living thing called yeast. It is so small that we cannot see it, but it is alive. When yeast gets sugar and water, it becomes active. Yeast also releases a gas that is known as carbon dioxide, CO2. This gas gets trapped inside the dough. As more gas is released, the dough puffs up and becomes soft. So every time chapati dough rises, bread becomes soft or cake becomes fluffy, chemistry is happening in your kitchen. Next time, students, your mother or anyone makes dough, observe carefully how much time it takes to rise. Does it rise faster in a warm place? Think about it. Have you ever noticed something interesting at your home? Why does a small magnet stick to the fridge but fall down from a wooden table? Let's understand the science behind this. Look at this fridge. When we bring a magnet close to it, the magnet sticks to the fridge without any glue or tape. Why does this happen? This is because magnets have an invisible power. Yes, invisible, called a magnetic field. Can you see this field? No, yes, because it is invisible, but it is very powerful. The fridge is made of a metal called iron or a steel which contains iron in it. Magnets can pull certain metals like iron towards themselves. When the magnet comes near the fridge, the magnet field pulls the iron surface and the magnet sticks. You see magnet stickers on the fridge, right? Or a fridge notes at home. All of them work because of magnetism. Now, tell me in the comments which other metal objects at your home do magnets stick to? Have you ever planted a seed in the soil? It is so small, but after a few days it becomes a tall plant. But have you ever wondered how does a seed know which way to grow? Look at this picture carefully. A seed is inside the soil. One part of the seed grows downwards and the other part grows upward. Who tells the plant the direction? Answer is gravity. The roots grow downwards because they feel the pull of gravity. This helps the plant stay fixed in the soil and absorb water. Just like we fall down because of gravity, roots also grow towards gravity. Now, what about the stems and the leaves? They grow upwards towards light. Plants need sunlight to make food, so they bend and grow towards light. Have you seen plants near a window bending towards sunlight? This is also because of light. And gravity tells roots to grow down, and light tells stems to grow up. Now, student, can you name one plant you have grown at home? Tell me in the comments. Have you ever looked at the night sky and noticed that stars twinkle? Science tells us that stars are actually giant sun, but they are very, very far away from us. If stars are sun, do you think they are small? No, they look small because they are far away. So just look at the picture carefully. The light from the star travels a very long distance to reach our eyes. Before reaching us, the light passes through the atmosphere. Our atmosphere has a moving air layers. When the starlight passes through these layers, the light bends again and again. Because of this bending of light, the star appears to change its position and brightness. This makes the star look like it is twinkling. Think of it like looking at a coin at the bottom of water. If the water moves, the coin looks shaky. Stars look shaky for the same reason. Let's look at here. Pen stops writing. So here we notice that the pen is not writing. This is our problem. Is ink finished? Maybe the ink is finished. So what we will do? Check the refill. And we checked refill is full. After testing, we get the result. The refill is full. This is our guess. That's okay. In science, wrong guesses are also learning. Maybe ink dried up. Let's try again. Scientists never give up. When one guess is wrong, scientists do not stop. Okay? So science is not about getting the answer in one try. Science is about observing, try again. Failure is a part of a learning. Now, student, I am giving you a few questions in a homework. The first is, you can see in the first picture, a puddle vanishes after rain. Where did it go? Which example explains this? And a second question, at 12 p.m. your shadow is short, at 5 p.m. it is long. Why? Use the scientific method here. So here is my email, students. You can see here, and this is a one-on-one online science tutoring. It is for CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, Australian curriculum students. and the platform which we will use, that is Zoom or a Google Meet, for the one-to-one online classes, especially for the science. So you can book now. This is my email. Just send me the email regarding the class and the curriculum. Thank you. And please don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Bye. Take care.